Hi, folks. So today I'd like to talk about benefits such as unemployment and severance. One of the first things that I wanted to learn about as soon as I was laid off was unemployment. And one thing that I learned is you might not be able to get unemployment until your severance runs out, depending on how your severance was given to you. So let's say, for instance, they gave you a lump sum and they allocated it for 28 weeks. You couldn't get this unemployment until that 28 weeks ran out. It all depends on how the severance is written. All states are different. This might not be true for your state, but that is how it is for the state that I'm in. So I was really upset about that because I really didn't want to spend my severance. I mean, I wanted to put it in the bank. I wanted to find a job, get on unemployment, find a job, and keep the severance as part of my savings. So anyway, I called up unemployment and they said, yeah, that's true. But they told me you can still apply for unemployment so that when your weeks run out, your unemployment will be ready for you and you can just start filing claims. And I said, okay, well, that sounds good. So I filed for unemployment early. And guess what happened? They denied my unemployment. They denied my unemployment because my employer, when they submitted forms, told the unemployment office that I only worked like 2 weeks for the whole year of 2023 when I was a full-time employee and I worked the whole year. So they totally screwed that up. And so they didn't just screw it up for me, they screwed it up for a bunch of people. So a bunch of people were getting denied for unemployment. But anyway, I thought, okay, well, this issue is fixed. They know the problem, so I'll just apply again. I applied again for unemployment, and it was denied. And let me tell you something right now. If you want to talk to the unemployment office, it takes a lot to get a hold of them. They're so busy that you can call them like at 8 or 9 in the morning, and they might put you on hold for 6 hours, or they might say, we can't talk to you today. We're going to talk to you. We're going to schedule a callback time. I mean, it takes forever to get a hold of them. So going back and forth with them is not fun. So anyway, after days of trying to reach the unemployment office again, I finally get a hold of some lady who is extremely kind, and she's very empathetic. She has been dealing with a lot of people from the company that I used to work for. And she's like, I've got this. I'm going to handle this for you. So she asked me some questions like, did they make you sign a severance agreement to get your severance? And I told her, yeah. She asked me some other questions. And then she ran some things by her manager. And they finally came back to me and said, we're going to give you unemployment. And you know what? You can collect it now, even though you have your severance. So it was like some miracle. I couldn't believe it. I mean, it was a dream come true because I really did not want to spend my severance. And so I am one of the lucky ones in my state who get to collect, unemployment while I still have my severance. However, I only have 1 month of unemployment left, and it is driving me crazy. I never thought that I was going to be unemployed for this long, and to think that I might have to, that I'm going to run out of unemployment and start having to dig into severance is just a terrible thought. And I don't even trust that, I'll get a job before my severance runs out. So what happens next? Am I going to have to dig into my 401k? That's a strong possibility. I mean, I never thought I would have that much trouble getting a job, and apparently I am. So, I think a lot of it has to do with my age. I just don't trust that, I'm going to get a job anytime soon. So it's just a bad thought. So when I first got laid off, I did not get the Obamacare marketplace health insurance because the company that I worked for was going to supplement Cobra, and I would still be paying basically the same price that I paid for it while I was working there um, for 6 months. So, um, and I did that because I thought I would get a job within 6 months. I didn't know it was going to take this long. So I just called them I called them last week and I asked them what the payment was going to be raised to. So the payment is going from $40 a month to $750 a month. So guess what? I'm dropping Cobra. I can't afford it, and that is a ridiculous price. I mean, um, it it really doesn't matter if I get a disease or die or something like that. If you've got me in the poorhouse anyway, it's one way or another, it's going to kill me. I mean, I need every cent I can get right now, and this $750 a month is ridiculous. Like, it's just ridiculous. I couldn't believe it was that much, but I did check around, and I can get health insurance beginning in July for like half that. But that's still too much. I can't afford that either. So I've just decided I'm not going to get health insurance. I mean, I can't afford it. Right now, I feel good. I'm not sick. And I'll just take my chances. I mean, there's really not much I can do about the situation. I'm not going into the poorhouse over health insurance. I'm not going to deplete my savings over health insurance. That's ridiculous. So, you know, hopefully nothing bad will happen. I got to roll the dice. Um, anyway, if you like my video, please click like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.